the conference has just finished, and we're joined with Erich from CryptoGraffiti. The entire theme of the conference pretty much was Bitcoin as a ledger, right? That's kind of been what your business is all about, right? So I guess I'll start off, and can you just tell everyone, what is CryptoGraffiti and what is your mission?
CryptoGraffiti actually utilizes the blockchain more like a database for arbitrary data instead of a ledger. So it's not the primary use case in case of Bitcoin. And the idea is to make it really. So it's not the primary use case in case of Bitcoin. And the idea is to make it really simple for anyone, not just miners, but people who are not miners, to store their own data, whatever that may be, on the blockchain of Bitcoin for the purpose of permanent storage, immutable. And CryptoGraffiti allows this to do in a simple way, and it also monitors the blockchain in real time. And if it discovers any messages or images or any files, then it will display those files. So everyone could read what's going on the blockchain.
Great. What did you think so far about this, the conference, and I guess just in general, the vision of Bitcoin SV itself? And then maybe to back it up, like how has the whole hash war affected you and your business? And
okay, in that sense, the hash war and the conference being relatively on the same time, it gave me really hard time preparing for the conference, because my service utilizes public block explorers a lot, and then all of a sudden SV is the original Bitcoin, but most of the block explorers were following the ABC branch, and it left me in a difficult position where at some point real Bitcoin messages were not displayed on my service. But luckily, there's one block explorer who got their service up just about during the first conference day, and so far it has been online. So I'm good, but it wasn't easy to cope with this hash war.
Did you have a preference going into the wars, which side you favored? Or?
Well, of course, that's quite natural in this case.
Yeah.
What type of things can we expect from CryptoGraffiti coming up?
What exactly?
Like, I mean, are there going to be any new cool applications coming into it, or any use cases, or?
You mean maybe new features that I have in
tools,
mind?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, typically I have developed CryptoGraffiti in such a way that if people, if I get approached with some idea and someone wants to cooperate with me and I have to enhance CryptoGraffiti, I have typically done my part, and then oftentimes the other party has, of course, not delivered, but I still get those features. So that's how CryptoGraffiti has evolved so far. I have quite a long list of, I would not say bugs, but there are a couple of bugs and issues to fix, of course. But new features that I have in mind, I've been thinking that right now, if you try to attach a file to your message and the file is too big, you get only a dialog telling you that it exceeds the limit. But in case of a photo file, picture, it would be very practical if the service resized your image automatically, or asked you if you want to resize it to fit the size limit. It would make it maybe very convenient then to use CryptoGraffiti with your smartphone. You just want to, you have your memorable event, you want to get it on the blockchain as fast as possible. Maybe you have to, maybe you happen to capture something really controversial, or maybe you see UFOs or something like that. You put it on the blockchain as fast as you can.
Yeah.
so no government agency could silence you about it.
Are you excited about? I mean, the whole theme of the conference seemed to be getting a lot of data on the blockchain, much bigger than the limits that are imposed now. So, are you excited about the potential of having an uncapped amount of data that could be uploaded to the blockchain?
I think I'm one of the few service providers who is a bit masochistic about this stress testing that has been going on lately. I mean, I'm no exception. My service also wasn't able to cope with this load with the stress test, but there was some sick satisfaction I got out of it. I knew that now people have to write better software that would scale blockchain, and on-chain scaling. Mostly the nodes are no longer the weakest link. Now block explorers are the weakest link, and third-party services such as my own service, it's the weakest link now. So I have to start thinking how to scale. And personally, I love solving scaling problems.
Good. Yeah. I guess just in general, what were your thoughts on the conference as we have wrapped it up? We were here all 3 days.
It is a very positive experience. Like a lot of smart people here, and interesting ideas being thrown around. And I wouldn't have expected that everyone liked my presentation so much. But I'm glad to get this feedback that I got.
Yeah.
I hope that maybe in future conferences there are more projects like mine, like real people doing real projects. So I wouldn't get all the attention like this.
Good. Well, everyone can watch your presentation when it's released online, and we'll wrap this up. So thanks for doing this. Yeah.
Thanks. Enjoy the party later too.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.